Welcome back. Welcome back. Summer's in full swing, and a lot of us are spending a lot of time outside, lounging on the patio, on the deck, sipping some rosé, but no one wants to sit down on a grimy, dirty cushion. So it's important to keep your outdoor furniture in good condition. Here to help you with that with tips and tricks, audience, give it up for the laundry guy, Patric Richardson. Hi, buddy.
Hi.
A couple things. Let's do some house cleaning, no pun intended with you. First, we're lucky Patric is here because he's very fancy now. Not only did he have his own show, but he was just on Good Morning of the America. Yeah. So thank you. We appreciate you coming back now. You're real fancy now. Wow. So, yeah. And finally, he brought a giant carrot for Milo. That's right. He brought... That's keeping Milo busy right now, so thank you. Okay, we're going to talk about pet stuff in a minute, but let's start with outdoor furniture. What the hell is that?
Well, it's fun. This is a brush that goes on your drill, and it's like the perfect thing to feel. It's
Here.
not...
Oh, that feels nice.
Yeah, I mean, you could use it like as a massager if it was clean, but
yeah.
It's the perfect thing to scrub your furniture because it's like strong enough to work, but it's gentle enough that like it won't damage it.
It won't damage the material.
Yeah, so you can use it on the cushions, you can use it on the furniture itself, you can use it on the umbrella. Because the thing you should remember is like outdoor furniture is meant to be outdoors.
Yeah.
So it's more durable than the furniture in your house.
Well, let's start with algae or mildew on the deck or outdoor furniture.
So this is like a big one. I use oxygen bleach. It's like you throw a couple of tablespoons of oxygen bleach in a bucket of water, and if you just throw it on and give it a little scrub, it'll come right off. And the great thing about oxygen bleach, if you use 100% oxygen bleach, it's safe for the plants and the critters. So you could use it on the deck and then rinse it off, and you don't have to worry about, you know, the squirrels.
Isn't it funny that you're talking about something named oxygen bleach? You would think it would be toxic, but it's not.
It's basically hydrogen peroxide.
Oh, okay.
So it's just really concentrated hydrogen peroxide, but it'll take the mildew and the algae right off because, of course, you know, it's antibacterial.
Pollen.
Pollen, if it's dry, so if you can get to it before it rains, a soft brush will just take it off. So I actually keep one of these in the bench on my deck, and I just go out, you know, but I mean, I'm like that. But it's a really soft brush. So if you can get it before it gets wet, you can just brush it off and it'll brush it off. If you can't, then you're gonna have to go to like scrubbing it with, you know, a brush. Yeah.
Okay, dark spots, dark spots on cushions.
This is really a funny one. You squeeze a lemon on it and then you set it in the sun. Yeah, isn't that hysterical? So you could like
Sun-In in the 80s.
It's just like Sun-In.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could, and the
everybody laughing was alive in the 80s.
Yeah. This isn't their first time wearing a sweater vest either. But the best part of it is, you know, you could just hack off a piece of lemon and take care of the cushions and use the rest in a cocktail.
I mean, if you're going to force me. Again, but I also learned a lesson. If I have used lemons, I throw them in the garbage disposal.
Yeah, totally. They're amazing in the disposal.
Tree sap.
Okay, tree sap is a really tough one. What you need is an oily soap. And you put it on the tree sap, but here's the really important part. You put it on and you let it rest and then you scrub it. And you do it because
How long do you let it rest?
Like a couple hours.
Okay.
But the reason you do it is because the tree sap will kind of dissolve in the oily soap. And if you scrub it and then wash, it'll wash away. If you put this on and let it rest and then rinse, you basically rinse the soap off and the sap stays.
So a couple hours with the dish soap on the sap.
Right, and then scrub it.
And then scrub it and it'll come off.
Yep.
I have learned from you over there, dish soap is magic for a variety of situations. It can be. Okay, outdoor cushions and umbrellas.
So here's the reason to go to the drill, and the other thing that you can use is, you know, you can use like a pressure washer or the hose because they're meant to be outside, so it's fine. The only real thing about the umbrella is, like today it's raining.
Yeah.
So tonight, open the umbrella, and let it dry, because if it's open, it'll dry and you don't have any issues. If you leave it closed and it dries, that's when you start having mildew and all those things happen.
So leave it open.
Yeah.
Okay. Resin furniture.
So resin furniture, which has become so common, you can use dish soap and water, and you can use a brush, and it's just fine.
If you're hearing squeaks, it's not Bjorn or us with a little bit of gas from our breakfast.
Right.
It's the toy that Patrick bought my dog. You did this, Patrick. You did right there. There's your handiwork right there. Yeah.
I proudly own that.
Yeah.
I'm good with that.
Anyway, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there.
No. So it'll just scrub off, because resin, if I was going to buy patio furniture, I would buy resin because it's the easiest to care for.
And they were looking at that dish soap. Again, this is the dish soap that Patrick got me hooked on. It's the Courtney Cox. It's the Monica brand, Home Court. Patrick sells it exclusively at a store here in the Twin Cities. You can get online. You have changed my life with that thing.
So good.
And my mother, because of that, loves you more than me. I'm just saying, yeah.
I love your mother a lot.
I know you do. There. We're going to take a break. More of Patrick when we come back. Back in a moment. Woo! Wood. And we are back. We have some questions coming up from all of you. But first, more with Patrick, the laundry guy. Okay, let's wrap up furniture, and then we're going to move to pet stains.
Yeah.
Wood furniture.
Wood furniture is the most delicate of anything. It's the only thing I wouldn't power wash, because you can actually mark it with a power washer. So just use a little dish soap and water and a soft brush. Like, use a brush that you would use like on your hair to scrub your wood furniture. I wouldn't use anything more aggressive than that.
Just because a lot of people have them, then we're going to move on.
Yeah.
Outdoor rugs. This is a big one.
Outdoor rugs, you can put oxygen bleach and soap on them. Super easy. If it's on the deck, you can just spray them and let them dry. If they're on like a concrete patio or something solid, pick them up and throw them over the rail, because you want the air to go under it and dry it. Because the worst thing that'll happen is it will literally rot from the bottom.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. So put it over the rail.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's move on. Since Milo is here today, we thought it would be a good idea to also tackle some pet stains, because I know a lot of you have little fur babies, and right there he is, wondering where Aunt BB is. Okay, let's start. I mean, this is a common one. Pee-pee stains. That's right.
So for Milo, or for a dog, it's pretty easy. It's oxygen bleach. For a cat, it's the same thing. Oxygen bleach is fine, but you want to get at it pretty quickly, because cat pee is much more acidic. And so you wanted to attack it pretty soon. I mean, if Milo peed on the rug and you didn't get to it till Monday, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. If it was a cat,
it would be to Fox.
Well, okay. You know. But if it was a cat, you really want to attack it pretty fast.
Can I ask why oxygen bleach? Why is it so good? Is it because it really does remove the urine smell?
It actually breaks down protein, so it really breaks down the urine. It doesn't mask the odor, it takes it away. The other thing that's really, really important about our little animal friends is we have to remember that their nose is really close to the ground, and they're very sensitive to smell. I would never, ever use anything that wasn't like totally sort of food grade. You know,
I didn't even think about that.
Because, I mean, they're so much closer to the ground than we are.
Yeah. Oil stains on sofa.
Oil stains on the sofa, generally you can just spray vinegar and water, and you want to use a towel, like this is terry cloth. You want to use something with a little bit of tooth to it. Just put the vinegar and water on the towel and rub it on the sofa, and 95% of the time, that's all you have to do. It's pretty easy.
Vinegar and water.
Vinegar and water, because there again, it's totally safe.
For everybody involved. And
Exactly.
the fabric?
And the fabric.
Let me do other fabrics, though. Oil stains on other fabrics?
Like, so if Milo sleeps in the bed and you get that oily spot on the duvet,
yeah,
just wash it with oxygen bleach. It's really easy to wash, and the oil will come out like immediately. This also works if you have a husband with an oily head.
Colin, I'm not calling you out. It's me, actually. Yeah. Okay, food stains.
So food stains, you know, the dogs tend to eat a lot of like sort of raw meat or meat kind of food, you know, that sort of thing. You want to lift that out with a little bit of dish soap and water, because it's probably around their bowl. And so there again, you know, the nose thing. So you want to use a little dish soap or something like that.
Odors. I mean, this is the number one,
You know.
one of the things that drive people crazy
Yeah,
about having a dog.
totally. And you've got, and you know people that you go in their house and you smell their dog. There again, it's my friend vodka. Vodka removes the odor
Your
from
friend and mine. Yeah.
So, vodka removes the odor from anything. And I want to say this, vodka is toxic to an animal at 9 grams. If you spray it and you mist it, it's far less than that. I asked a vet about it. It's totally safe.
So just mist it in the air.
No, you can mist it on the furniture because when it dries, it's odorless and colorless. And so you just want it to dry. Like I wouldn't really spray the dog with it.
Yeah. Or spray me after a long weekend.
Well,
I mean, it just depends.
That'd be fine as long as you dry before Milo licks you. It's good.
Perfect. Yeah. Stay tuned because when we come back, Patrick is answering laundry questions from our audience and you at home when we come back. Back after this. I always forget about the vodka and just straight vodka, right?